Where's Mason? Is Mason coming home?
I'll see what they
Are you excited? Kate and Amanda found the cat, and actually Rollo treed the cat. Mason is found. He's at the lake. I told you that in the last video. But he's at the lake with Kate, and Kate's going to transport him home in her car. She doesn't have a cat crate or anything, so maybe the cat will hang out with her on the seat and behave. I know that Mason is better about that than Coho, because Coho roams around the car and gets under the pedals and gets on the steering wheel. But Mason usually will sit nice in a car. He doesn't really need a crate. So Kate will show up with the cat, and our cats will all be reunited. Hi, Mason. Turn on the light. Oh, look. All the cats come running. Mason's home. Kate just showed up with Mason. This is really good news. So Kate came home a few days early, and Mason is reunited with his brother. Mason, this cat right in the middle, took off when we were at the lake, at our lake cabin. He snuck out in the middle of the night when my dog was sick, and I was concerned about the dog. And Mason went cruising outside and ran off into the woods at the lake. Hi, Mason. Are you glad to be home? Well, we got to hear the story from Kate, because Rollo had to help catch him and treed him, actually. Rollo chased him up a tree, and Caitlin was able to recover him. Kate and Karen are getting ready for a garage sale. Oh, look at how happy he is. Hi, Mason. Are you glad to be home, buddy boy? And the other cats are very happy to see you. Yeah, you want to be an outdoor cat, don't you? Indoor, outdoor? Kind of like Christmas lights? Yeah? I'm going to go check out. He's looking for food. Why don't you just eat birds for a living, I don't like you eating birds, but you can eat like chipmunks. There's plenty of those. Or mice. Well, he feels really soft, so the rainwater did him some good. Yeah. Did Kate give you a bath? I doubt it, because he doesn't tolerate baths. Coda, where's your brother? Oh, he's purring big time. Hi, buddy. We missed you. Yeah, we did. Everyone on YouTube's all concerned about you. Well, he's home. He's safe. He's in one piece, and he's healthy. Don't know if he has fleas. Randomly, there's dresses hanging behind you.
Right. No.
So, our family's having the garage sale. The girls are having the garage sale. And Kate brought the cat home. Mason is home with us.
I did. I brought him home.
Arola
yesterday.
helped catch him. Yeah.
I brought him. Well, the day that I caught him, I had just gotten home from work. I'm done at work at 7 a.m. because I do long shifts. And you're gonna fall off your chair. The day that I found Mason, I had just gotten off of work, and it was 7 a.m. I was pretty tired. I went to bed right away and had Rollo with me, and we went to bed. Then we woke up a couple hours later, which was around 10:30. And so I let him outside, and I looked over to the tall grass, and in the bushes I saw like a movement, and I was like, what? That doesn't make sense, because normally chipmunks or squirrels or even rabbits don't make that much movement in the grass. So I went to go investigate to see who or what it was, and I'm thinking it's either Mason or else it's a skunk. And so I was like, ugh. And so I went over there, and I didn't hear anything, but Rollo came and investigated with me, and then he scared whatever it was into the woods area, because he was kind of by the reed line a little bit, but not too close. So he ran, and I saw a big black mass, and it looked like a cat. So I'm like, okay, it's either Mason or another cat that's just running around. And Rollo chases after Mason, or who I assume to be Mason, and and I'm like, yeah, go get him. And I'm barefoot, trying to not step in doggy doo-doo and step on hard like sticks and pine cones. That's really what you gotta watch out for.
It's like stepping on Legos.
Right, pine cones are the worst. But I see that Rollo's circling a tree that's fallen. So there's a couple of trees that are fallen and whatnot from the big windstorm, and there's one that's about 8 feet tall or so, and then falls over. It makes that line like this.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Amanda's having a brat.
I love it.
On a stick. A brat on a stick. That's what it is.
On a stick. Is it a little hot?
I'm just gonna keep
That's good.
your story, and we'll watch Amanda in the
No,
background.
that's not nice. No, and then so Mason had ran up the tree, up the little elevated surface, and he was up at the top, and like he was just at my reach, so I could just barely get him. And I felt him, and I was trying to like grab his legs and kind of pull him down, but I didn't want to hurt him or anything, so. And he was kind of more hanging off on the back edge, so I went around and grabbed his scruff, and he just kind of was like,
Oh, really?
and he just let go, and he's like, okay, it is time. And so like I brought him down into my chest area, and he just like collapsed into my chest.
Oh,
kind of.
really?
He was just like, yeah, this is good. And he's just like curled up and like comfort. But he was pretty damp. Like if you were to touch him, like at the very tips, he wasn't super wet. Like he wasn't soaking, but he was a little damp on his under fur. It was carrying a lot of water because it had been raining and whatnot in the past couple of days before when he was exploring. But I set him out, and then we took those pictures that we sent you and showed Amanda. She was pretty happy, but I fed him right away. And he was just like chowing down.
Oh, really?
And that's when I took the picture of Rollo and Mason together, because Mason was eating, and Rollo was like, good, you're in your spot. Now I can sniff you, you're distracted.
And then he fell asleep really hard right away.
Yeah, then he fell asleep the entire day. Then I had to work for 2 days, so he was at the house alone for 2 days, which I felt bad about for rescuing him and then abandoning him essentially. And he doesn't like being home alone because there's nobody else there. So
especially when there's no other cats at the lake during that time.
Yeah. So on the way home was interesting because I didn't have a cat carrier or anything on the way
back to here.
Yeah, on the way back to here. And I always transport Rollo out of his kennel, or he's always in the back seat of when we're going places. And at first, for the first half hour, 15 minutes, Mason was meow, meow, meow the entire time. And like, he was sitting in the front passenger seat, and Rollo knows that he can't go past the front part, but he was very like, what's going on? Why do you have the cat in here? He was really confused. So he was really attentive on our ride, an hour and a half drive in the entire time. He was just like, what? But then Mason, he got a little confidence after like whatever. And I had carried him out in a sweatshirt because I was wearing a short sleeve shirt, or no sleeves. And I didn't want him scratching me because he'll claw in when he's scared.
Yeah.
He'll claw in. I didn't want that. So I wrapped him in a sweatshirt and put him in to my car, and then when we were driving, he would occasionally like duck his head into the sweater again just to be like, this isn't happening. I'm not transported alone. And then he must have just got like really stressed out at some point because he started to crawl back, and I was like, no. And I was petting him. He enjoyed the nice pets. But he eventually made his way back to Rollo and tried to snuggle with Rollo. But I have a video that shows a little bit.
Oh, you got that on video?
Yeah, so I can show that to you guys.
What do you think, Rollo? What do you think? Huh? Rollo, what's the kitty doing? What's the kitty doing? Rollo, where's the kitty? Where's the kitty? Is he next to you? Is he snuggling? Is he scared?
pretty funny because when he sat next to Rolo was looking at him like this, like the cat is right here. Why is he here? I don't understand. And so Rolo, he got like all huffy puffy, like he's in my spot, and like did the little circle to turn and sit, to get comfortable, and because he wanted to lay down, but he ended up squishing Mason a little bit, and Mason wasn't protesting at all. But then Mason started to crawl down and tried to go underneath the passenger seat, and I'm like, you can't do that, because I don't want him under there if I can't see him.
Yeah.
I'd be worrying about him too much. So I just grabbed him by the scruff and just sat him next to me in the passenger seat again. And
Was he okay?
yeah, he was fine. He was just freaking out for no reason. But then he just laid there for the rest of the ride in. But it was kind of funny. He was just,
I missed you, Mason. Yeah, I missed you too. You're a good boy, Mason. Yeah, you're happy. Oh, you're so soft. You're gonna follow me around like crazy, aren't you? And that's your fault we were separated, not mine this time. Yeah, you want cat food, don't you? Well, I'll give you a little bit, I guess. Oh, look at, he wants to go right out. Stay there.
Are they excited?
Look at it, Kate. Look at what Karen got at a garage sale.
I did.
You gotta hide it because people at our garage
Well,
sale.
there's already 2 people that wanted to buy it.
Oh my, really? This is Oscar the Grouch. Who's this? Who's this? Woof. Coho, you're not afraid of anything, but you're afraid of Oscar the Grouch? Seriously? Woof, woof, woof. Where'd he go? Here. There he is. Meow. Meow. Hey, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Meow. You want to pet me? Come here, I'll pet you. Yeah, we can wrestle. Yeah, we can wrestle. Karen couldn't resist this, which is super, super rare that Karen would get anything stuffed. She doesn't like buying stuffed things. But she couldn't resist this guy because he's so cute. And people want to buy him from us. Not for sale. This guy's going to be part of our family. He's one of our pets now. There, he can hang out on the couch. Karen's new couch. I'm thankful that Rolo treated him and that you recovered him.
yeah.
Brought
No,
him
that's
home.
good. He was ready to come in, that's for sure.
Oh, that's good.
He didn't fight me. He was kind of like towards Mason or towards Rolo, but Mason, he was like, it's time to come in.
Well, I was downstairs and you had an appointment, so you just dropped off Mason right in the front door and left. Mm-hmm. And the other 2 cats scrambled to go meet him, and they all started meowing.
Oh, funny.
I grabbed my camera.
I saw that part.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw when they greeted him?
Coda, he heard Mason, because Mason was meowing, and then Coda ran like fast as lightning, which is surreal.
Well, that's crazy for Coda
yeah.
because he lays on the couch and sleeps all the time.
Right.
Who's here? Hi, Mason. Oh, yeah. The brothers are all back together again. But ever since we came home without Mason, Coda has been meowing and walking all over the house.
Yeah.
And always out and looking at me and meowing right in my face, like, where is he?
Oh, no.
So he was glad to be reunited with his brother.
Yeah, I suppose. I would imagine so.
Well, thanks for bringing him home.
Well, of course.
Mason's back home with us. He's chasing a fly. Two cats chasing a fly. Mason, you should be good at this. You've been out hunting.